Are you thinking about investing in whole body vibration machines for your health and fitness? In this video, I'm going to cover 5 main points to look for before you decide which machine to buy. Now, with over 17 years experience incorporating whole body vibration machines into a clinic setting, I've seen how this type of equipment has evolved over the years. At the end, I'm going to answer some questions that get answered all the time, and I'm going to go over and share with you which machines I feel at this current date are worth looking at if you're thinking about buying a machine. My name is Dr. Mike Moriearty. I've been in the medical field for over 22 years, 20 as a chiropractor. I want to share with you the information I've learned over all these years about whole body vibration. The first thing to think about is the construction. Now, the construction is so important because you will get these machines that can generate from 13 to 16 G-force. The energy this machine produces can very easily bend and distort light gauge metal plates. This is why a simple way to tell if the machine's gonna last or not is by the weight of the machine. If it's under 100 pounds, it's just a matter of time before it starts to distort, the belt starts slipping, and then it soon falls apart. Okay, number 2 is vibration types. Now, this is so important because different vibrations are going to have a slightly different effect on the body. Vertical vibration, you got circular vibration, you got circular oscillation, and then you have translation. So when you're looking at a vibration plate, the more vibration types you can get into the machine, the more it is going to affect the body differently. So multiple different vibrations is going to force the body to respond at a higher level, which is going to create better results. Number 3. Customer service. Because this is starting to go into home gyms more regularly, before the machines would cost $10,000 and up, and normal people just couldn't afford them. The thing about customer service is that if you have a question, if you have a problem, is there someone that's going to pick up the phone? Is a person that's going to pick up the phone, can he answer your questions? Or is it just someone they paid for through an external service where they have people from India or people from China or people from Philippines answering the phone? You want to know that if there's anybody there that is experienced with whole body vibration who can help you clear up any negative or misunderstandings going on to get you on a straighter path to results. One of the simple things to do is you call the numbers on these websites. Leave emails, see if anybody responds back. Because you'd be surprised, a lot of these websites out there, they're dummy websites. They're just used to show on a ridiculous price so that when you see it in events like shows, fairs, or home and garden events, you see the machine for $3,000 and it's $1,000 off during the show. So it's just merely a sales ploy. Number 4 is the website. Look around the website. Leave your emails like I mentioned earlier. Call the phone numbers. See if the website is real or if it's just a dropship website. So you put an order in, the order goes to a dispatch company. They send you a generic plate with a sticker on it. You open it. But the problem is that inside of this, they're all for taking your money, except the problem is that when it comes to service or questions, there's no one there. There's no one on the website. It's merely just a place to place an order. The website is very important. And number 5 and final is the plate you stand on. Now, if you know anything about a G-force, is that it's acceleration. It accelerates through. When it accelerates, the acceleration where it's picking up speed is the energy you're looking for. The problem I see with some of the more inexpensive plates, and some of the plates actually cost more than our plate, they use a metal top. The metal top goes from an up to a down instantaneously. There's not a slight delay, so it's not bending down and bending up where it's causing an acceleration through the whole range versus just a quick jolt of high G, and then say like 2 millimeters, so you've got an 8 millimeter lift. The first 2 millimeters is a violent jolt where it can hit 15 G-force, but the other 6 millimeters, it's going the same speed, so there's no accelerated energy. So it goes up. And then when it changes directions, it goes straight down, other side picks up. The goal is that when you have a whole body vibration machine, you want to make sure that the top is going to be suitable for maximum results. When you use reinforced fiberglass with a steel frame construction, when it starts going up, it's going to start slow and it's going to accelerate all the way through the rep, through the frequency, until it gets to the top, and then it's going to slow down at the top. So it's going to cause less jarring, put less stress on the joints, less stress on the hips, less strap on the lower back, and it's going to create an accelerated energy all the way through it. And another part to the top is that when you have the base unit and then you have the top that sits on, a lot of these metal tops, you'll see a gap that goes around where the bottom and the plate that shakes is literally, there's a gap. The problem with this is that when you start to exercise on this, so you want to start getting more upper body usage, you put your hands on there. I can't tell you how many horror stories I've heard where people's fingers got in between the base and the vibrating platform, and it goes down and it crushes your finger, you lose a fingernail, because this thing is not going to go down once, it's going to keep going down until you pull it out. When it's going up to 30, 40 times a second, you might get your finger hit 10 times before you pull it out. This is very important because with the right top, you can do more exercises. You can do more variation. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a bonus. The second thing is that one of the bonus things is that when you have a vibration plate, you wanna make sure there's nothing that goes around it like this, so it's gonna prevent you from exercising off the sides or swinging some type of weight up when you have on the vibration plate. When you got these bars that go around, it's gonna limit your ability to do various exercises, which in the beginning it might be good because you don't want to fall, but that's what these handles are right here. A lot of these handles that are built in the machines, I mean, if you push too much weight on it, they actually bend. So let's go over this right now, okay? You're thinking about investing in a whole body vibration machine. There's a lot of confusion going on. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of vocabulary you might not be familiar with, so it can get a little confusing. As a chiropractor who've used whole body vibration for over 17 years in clinic settings, I feel I know what I'm talking about. When you look at something like our plate, the iVibration Pro, we're talking about steel construction. I mean, this thing is built like a tank. This is all metal. It's all metal. There's a twin motor setup. Each motor is encased in bracketry that's gonna keep the rigidity of the frame so that the frame's not gonna distort. Secondly, each motor has 6 chromoly steel bolts that anchor it to the platform. So you got 2 motors. A 2-motor system is going to even out the load. It's going to create more variation in vibration. It's going to put less stress on a single motor, so it's going to last longer. You also know that when you call our company, you can set up an appointment, and I will personally help you with your programs. My name is Dr. Mike Moriearty. I've been a chiropractor for over 20 years. I've worked with many professional athletes, some of them in the Hall of Fame. I've worked with many of the biggest athletes on Hawaii, the surfers, Ironman competitors, MMA fighters, and I really want you to get the most out of your machines. So my name again is Dr. Mike Moriearty. I want to thank you for coming to the website. I want to thank you for watching our videos. Everything is linked in the description below. You have a great day.